Assalamu alaikum. May the peace and blessings of God be with all of you. Today, as I sit here talking to you, I'd like to talk to you about since I've lived 70 years of my life, I would like to talk to you on my reflections of my own life. And when I look back and I look at the whole picture, I look at my life, the 70 years lived, and I look at different areas and I focus on things. And everybody has their life, they live it, they do things right, wrong, and learn with it, grow with it. And the beauty of this age is when you look at it, you reflect on it, and you hopefully get wiser and you change yourself and bring it to the attention of the ones you love. So I want to share these few things with you that I feel really empowers a human being. The first thing I would like to talk about is having the ability to being alone, being by yourself, loving yourself. Loving yourself means, I'm not saying suffering and loving like that. Being comfortable within yourself. Because you're born, the minute you're born, your umbilical cord is cut off. Though your mom and dad and all these people through your life raise you, and you're growing with so many people, so many loves and so many things around you, but you are your own person. Only you know yourself best. And then you die alone, you're raised alone. And again, by the grace of God, we meet all our loved ones, but we're always by ourselves and we know ourselves best. So it's very important that we empower ourselves as who we are, not who we think we should be or who others think we should be. We have to be very content and happy for the blessings God has blessed on us. Each and everyone who's created is created in a perfect mold, because it's a mold created by God and His creation is perfect. So we should be able to grow and be able to be happy by ourselves, go out by ourselves, enjoy the moment by ourselves. And I'm not saying be alone. I'm talking you can be with people, but learn to be by yourself too. And my granddaughter was telling me that a first year at NYU, the professor, the first day, told them, learn to be by yourself. Learn to live by yourself. Learn to go out and order dinner, sit down, eat your dinner, come back, do your work. Learn to be. You don't always have to be in company of people to keep yourself empowered. You have to empower you. You need to understand. This is very, very important. And by being by yourself, you will be making the most correction, because you want to be with in the most comfortable surroundings. You choose friends who make you comfortable. You just go to areas where you're comfortable. If you're hot, you want to be under a fan. If you are cold, you want a warm blanket. So when you know yourself and you see some things in you are bothering you, then you're connected with yourself, and then you become a better and a better person. And you're not focused on oh my God, what are they thinking? Is this my nose okay? My eyes have to be this way. I have to get a nose job. I have to get a lip job. And this is just crazy. We are not here to see everything through the lens of a camera. We are who we are. We never see our faces. But when you look in the mirror, you can see yourself. But sadly, we are in a generation of filters. And we filter ourselves so much that we forget what we really look like. So I want you to come out of those filters. I want you all to work really hard and come back. Come back to who you are. I want you to start focusing on who you are. Loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, then think, why am I not loving myself? What did I do? Did I do wrong to somebody? Was I rude to somebody? Usually if we don't like ourselves, it's usually because we were not very nice to somebody. It's not because there's something wrong with our face, with our eyes, or I don't have a good face. That means you've been affected by an outside force. Don't let anything outside affect you. Grow into the person you are. When you're born, you will grow. You'll have the love of your parents. Then you will make friends. You'll have the love you'll have people who love you, who will not like you. You'll have all sorts of people. But you will learn to move in those circles of all the challenges according to your needs. Some people need certain things, some people don't. Sometimes I like quiet. I like to go sit in there and just look at the sky and I feel so happy. I just go for a walk, and you look at the trees, you hear the birds, you hear the wind going through the leaves. To me, that is just magical. I would rather do that than listen to music at that moment. There are other times I do like to listen to music. It's like, be into everything, but don't become everything. Be yourself. Can you please try? Let us focus on just being ourselves. If we can do that, we would have a world that is totally what God wanted it to be. We have to be the world that God wanted to be, because when we are strong within ourselves, we have the strength to distribute. Like when you go out and make money and you save like $10 on the side, and somebody needs it, like, oh, I have this extra $10, I can actually share it. I can give part of this, I can give this. When you empower your accounts, you are empowering yourself by able to share it. If you don't have anything, like if you don't have anything to share, you're like, oh, this is what I'm within ourselves. If we make ourselves strong, and if we make ourselves empowered, we have so much to share. It's not always materialistic things that we need to share. People are not in need of that. It just takes a little bite of a bread and a little sip of a water to quench your hunger. But your soul and your heart looks for a smile, looks for kindness. It has to be a kind world out there. For you to be kind and to be in a good place, you have to be that within you. So sometimes we seek religion and we feel like this is what we need to do. This is what God says. Oh, this, when I pray, I do this. We get so involved in that, we forget the root of it. And the root of our God forever is mercy, love, and kindness. If we don't understand that, then we cannot empower ourselves. We are not here. Do not learn to be fearful of God. Learn to be loved. Learn to love Him. Just like you love your parents. Love people who you love, who are worthy of your love. God is most worthy of our love, and we love Him the most. And after that, we love our parents. We love whoever we do. But when you love somebody, you fear hurting them. We fear the feeling of upsetting them. It's not the anger of this. We only think of their love. Like you upset your parents, like, oh yeah, I'm going to be in trouble. More than anything, you're like, they're going to be so hurt. So when you love somebody, you want to remember always the love is there to take the right step. So when we have in love for God, keep always the love of God and not think of Him as an angry God and God who wants to punish us. He's a loving God, and you call Him by any name, whoever you are created, whatever you believe, just know that you're created by the one God, and He is empowering you, and He has empowered you, and He continues to empower you. So take that and let's get on with our life with that. Thank you for your time, and we will talk about different things at different things. I don't want to keep it too long, so you stay focused. Have a good day and enjoy your cup of tea. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.